Are you defeated, feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and dreading doing your business or going to your corporate job on Monday mornings? And even though you're so successful and worked so hard to get to where you are, whatever field it is, and you arrive there and feel like, is this all there is? Is this what I was made for? Because this doesn't feel like what it should feel like to me, even though I know I have something big to bring to the world. And if this is you, then hi, my name is Jennifer Zenzolson. I'm the founder and owner of Laughing Lotus Wellness. I'm a transformational purpose coach and expert. And what I do is work with women just like you, and I know because I've been there, who are just needing a lane change. They maybe need to make a transition. And that's how people really seek me out, is they're like, hey, Jen, I know you've done this. How did you make this happen? How did you make this shift? You went from one place to another place. And understanding that your purpose rides with you. It's just that your purpose takes on a little bit different look, right? You're still doing the same kind of things. It's just in a different area or realm. And so that's really what we do, is harness that awareness about how you got where you are, where you want to go, and how you're going to make that happen, so that you can really live into your unique gifts and talents and strength, and listening to that intuition on a really regular basis. And so over the years, I have been a clinical social worker for over 20 years and worked with, hundreds of clients, right? And what I really want to talk about today is creating the collective vision. Okay. And why this is so important, because I think this is something that I really want all of us to pay attention to. Okay. 1, assessing your collective resources. So this is kind of an invitation to sit down, pen and paper, at your laptop, whatever suits you, or with a friend, whatever format you like. And I want you to begin to really assess your collective resources. So what I mean is, who do you have around you? Who do you know? What do they bring to the table? Because there's something about beginning to network. This is literally, if I could say anything about my 2021 that I would say I take away, is the fact that I really learned the incredible value of network. Now, I don't mean assessing, observing people from a how can you serve me? That's not what I mean. But what do you bring? Right? Because here's what I'll tell you that I learned in 2021 that I want to impart to you in 2022. That was like a lot. What I want to impart to you in 2022 is that you deserve to have network. And it doesn't have to be, right, just business. I want you to think outside the box about this. That you need, so I want to say this, I can't say this loudly enough. You need to have collective energy around you. And what I'm saying is, let's say I know someone, I am in a group of women and a couple of them are fashion designers, right? And that's not my job. That's not what I'm doing. That's not my purpose, but they're living into theirs. And I'm seeing how they do that, right? I'm witnessing, I'm observing how they do that. There is an energy there that even if it's not the thing that I was put here to do, it's what they're put here to do. They're doing it. They're living large. They're taking big steps. I want to watch and witness and observe how the people in my collective are living into their purpose, the steps that they're taking, the areas where they shine. Right? Because sometimes what we do is we take notes and we go, you know what about that Annette? Annette's got juge. She just shows up. She is one of the classiest women ever. And she just stands in that, right? And that's something that's so beautiful. And so I'm collecting this wisdom from these other incredible women that are around me that are really living into their purpose. And I want to be part of that, right? Their energy is momentum, it's evolution, it's creating the very river of energy I want to step into. And so I'm looking for who can be in that river with me, who is really bringing their game, who's showing up the best way that they can, and how I can emulate and or borrow the energy from that woman. It's not saying I'm going to be who they are, or all of a sudden I'm going to start doing fashion design, because that's not what I'm good at. That's not my thing. But they're brilliant at it. And they listen to that brilliance. They're trusting that inner guidance system. They're doing the things that I teach women to do all the time to really live into that space. And so I want you to be assessing around you. So one is to sit down and really look around you. Who do I have that is living large? Who do I know that is living full pedal to the metal, fire-like energy with their purpose, that they are just really showing up? Assess that for you. Who is around you that you can borrow from and work within? And so I have definitely built up an area of my life I never had before now, not even sort of kind of close. And now I have this incredible blessing of being surrounded by this collection of women who are just on fire and are doing the work. They want to step in, they want to grow, they're willing to look at themselves, they're willing to learn and unlearn things that are no longer serving them. That's what they're really about, okay? So I want you to take a look around you. Who is your community? Okay, that's your question. Who is, and develop that vision next for who you want to be that's bigger than you. Okay, one more time. Who you want to be that's bigger than you. And this is about stepping into service. So this is like a whole other conversation, but I want you to really imagine that you can step into service by linking arms with other people. Who would you want to link arms with in order to go out and really live into that space? We have big things to do. If you want to leave a legacy, if you want to leave that impact in the world, you're going to want other people to do that with. And they don't have to do it exactly the way you do it, right? You just heard me say it's really just about being in that collective, that energetic field of people who have strong values and intentions, who speak their goals and their light into the world. That's what you're looking to spend time with. And so I invite you to create a vision board for community. Right? We talk often at a new year about creating vision boards, and I'm like, I like different kinds of vision boards. So to me, sitting down, this could take you 10 minutes. You could write it out, you could find some images, you could find words in magazines, you can get as fancy or as subtle as you want to be here, but create a vision for your community. I want to be looking for it because we're speaking that into existence. If I don't really know who I want to be surrounded with, I'm surrounded by whoever shows up. I'm at the mercy of it. Does that make sense? I want you to be the boss of it. I want you to create the vision for the community that you want to spend your time in, okay? In the meantime, I want to invite you to mine. I'm going to invite you to mine. This week, the Rise Collective is launching. And I cannot wait to bring this to you. This is my dream, one of my visions as a rebel soul. I really wanted community, and I found it very hard to find it. And so this has taken me 47 years to get to a space where I feel like I kind of have finally aligned the vision for who I really want to be with. And what I want is this community to be the very thing I wished I'd had. So I want to create it. This is kind of how I'm a rebel. If I don't see it in the world, if I don't get invited to Summit, I just make the damn thing. If I don't get invited to do the blah, 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 I just do the damn thing. I'm not going to wait to be invited. So what I want to do is I want to invite you to step into this membership with me. And it is starting on February 1st. And so this is it. It's rolling out. This is it. It's going to be the first night. There's going to be big things happening. I'm so super excited for that. But I really, really, truly want to invite you to be a part of this collective, which is all about community and strong women who are really out there, want to shine their light, want to create impact, want to do big things, and want to have a safe space that is loving and nurturing to get you going in that direction. We are going to build awareness around different philosophies. We are going to be doing all sorts of action items around building and growing and personal growth. And we're going to be tapping into various modalities of learning and healing modalities that are my favorite. So it's going to be this culmination. It's like a sort of like a book club meets, we're going to go on a retreat that's for women. And it's all these things that are kind of all connected together. And we're going to be doing the growth together. Okay. And so it is going to be very action centered, very movement oriented, and very for women who want to step into that know they have something to do and want to have a community around them that holds space for that in a loving way. That's like, you can do this. You can do this. We build awareness around self-care. We're going to build awareness around who we are, what we're made of. We want to do all of that work so that we can keep moving into that legacy, right? So that's it. It's coming. It's here. It is here. I cannot believe it is actually coming to fruition like today. How exciting is that? So I invite you to go get signed up for that. That is at laughinglotuswellness.com/free Oh, I lied. It's laughinglotuswellness.com. Go in, get the pop-up. My apologies. I was going to give you the wrong direction. Go get the pop-up and it'll be right there. That'll pop up on the screen. It will say, would you like to join the Rise Collective? And your answer is yes. You're leaning in with me. Your answer is yes. So if you feel like you're a rebel with a soul, you're a rebel with a cause, and you need a place to really live into that and grow that and nurture it, that's what this is. This is powerful women coming together to do powerful work in a space of service, love, and light, together from this very soul-based place to do what we're meant to do here together, not alone, but together. Okay. I invite you to come and join us. And I hope you will decide to join us for this launch. It is so exciting. And there's so many neat things coming that I really want you to join us for that journey. Okay, friends, as always, this is Jen with Laughing Lotus Wellness, supporting you to rise on your path to purpose. And sister, by all means, I swear to you, come join this Rise Collective. You will not be sorry you did. Come and see what magic happens when we join together as a collective. Until next time, my friends, blessings, love, and light.